Well, if you're looking to save cash and be a little bit kinder to the environment, then DIY Les will be with us out in the garden, taking us through the latest in environmentally friendly light bulbs. There's a whole new legislation around these now, Les, isn't there?
Yes, it will. It has already come in since September the 1st on some bulbs, and it will be phased through over the next couple of years, yeah.
Well, I'm out here in the garden with DIY Les, and good morning, Good morning, Les.
Good morning.
I always start with DIY for some reason. I don't know why. Now, we're talking about the new legislation that's come in since the 1st of September, Les, around light bulbs. Will you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, basically, all frosted bulbs have been banned since the 1st, but only banned in production. So any there are in the shops or the warehouses can be sold through. There's no problem with that. Also, any bulbs over 100 watts. 100 watts or over in classes G and F.
Okay. So it's a phasing out process ultimately.
It's a phasing out process, yes.
Okay. So we're here to talk about loads of different products this morning, which I'm sure we'll fly through. But first of all, what are CFL bulbs?
CFL, Compact Fluorescent Light, is what it stands for. It's basically a fluorescent tube like we've had for years and years and years, and they are very economical in comparison to incandescent bulbs.
Okay. Now, most people like me might think if it's energy saving and very kind to the environment, then it's going to be a more expensive option. Is that the case, Les?
They were, certainly. The first ones I bought were 20 punts each.
Each? Wow, okay.
Now, this particular packet, 3 fluorescent CFLs, and they cost 3 of them for $6.99.
Wow, okay.
Super.
So how long ago would it have been, Les, when you bought one for 20 quid?
It's just over 20 years ago.
Oh, wow, okay, okay. So it has become much more affordable.
Oh, much more affordable, yes.
And okay.
They pay for themselves really very, very quickly now, yeah.
Because they last so much longer?
Oh, much, much longer, yes. You get 10, 15 years out of some of them.
Wow,
in fact, I still have one of the ones I bought first.
Okay, so it's paid for itself at this stage.
It has indeed, yeah.
Okay, our next item is the Solus 28 watt clear...
28 watt halogen bulbs, yes. And we've got even the 12 volt transformer, like you'd have to have a transformer for this one. You can get an energy saving bulb in that now.
Okay.
So everything is energy saving.
And that's $3.99?
$3.99, yeah.
Okay, so they're very reasonable prices, aren't they?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
Next one is the dimmable bulb.
This is more expensive. It's a dimmable CFL. It's the very first one I've ever seen. This one costs $12.99, but I mean, for the work it will do, it's like an ordinary bulb.
Yeah, okay, and it's going to last a long time.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, great. That is $12.99.
Yeah.
Next is our floodlight, which is 24 watt.
This is the standard floodlight, and it's just a 24 watt bulb, just like this here. That's a replacement bulb for it. It comes with the bulb in it, and it's as bright as a 300 watt bulb.
Wow, it is extremely bright actually, because we're almost in the dark out here.
These CFLs used to be very slow to light up. Now you saw how quickly.
So they've really come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got CFLs and you've also got halogen bulbs. Halogen they would get very hot. That's a CFL bulb there. That's been on there since I came here this morning. You could actually put your hand on it.
Oh, you can almost touch it actually, yeah.
You can get the same type.
Wouldn't recommend it, but
which is extremely, extremely hot, even hotter than the normal incandescent.
Okay. The next thing we have is the floodlight bulb you've mentioned, the 24-hour plug-in timer. Tell me about that,
The
Les.
timers. Well, timers are always useful for energy saving. If you want to leave lights on in the house when you go away, just have them so they come on and off.
And are they effective, Les?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because some people set them all at the one time, but if it's set them to go on and off at various different times, it's going to be a deterrent.
Okay, so they do work.
The houses.
They are $12.99, is that right?
$12.99 for 3, yeah.
Right, okay. And our last little gadget of the morning, which is I think this is your favourite actually. Les is like a child out here in the garden playing with it all morning.
This is, as you can see, this light here. These are all CFLs, by the way, are energy saving lights, and you can put anything on and off with it. Table lamps, your electric blanket, say if you're going upstairs to put on your blanket.
Your stereo, whatever it might be.
It saves your own energy as well. You don't have to run all over the place turning on switches.
Brilliant. And it looks kind of cool, doesn't it?
It does indeed, yeah.
It brings out the child in everyone. Les, thank you very much. Lovely to have you in this morning.
Woodies, Woodies, Woodies.